Queen Bee. Everybody, nice. Say hi. Hey, ladies. You're on camera. Come on, give us a nice smile. Are we having fun? Yes. I didn't see your face, Brigitte. Nice, 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 sexy leg. Careful. Oh, sorry. Queen Bee.
Turn those comments off.
Who is that? Juicy baby. Juicy. Hey guys, good evening. How are you guys doing? Welcome to Mexico again. Sorry I've not been vlogging. You see why? This is why. Lost my voice, not been able to talk. So I've just been resting my voice and taking it easy. But tonight I said, you know what? It's unfair. I don't used to do like this. I can do better. I need to speak to my people. So we're just going for dinner. It's our final night in Mexico. And we're just going to have dinner together as a group. Just to say goodbye to one another because we take off tomorrow. Back to life. Back to reality. Back to life. Let me show you my outfit. We are wearing Nigerian green. That is the only way I can describe this green. It's called Nigerian green. This is the green in Nigerian color. So that's what I'm wearing. And we're all wearing the same color. This is what we usually do. We match our outfits. Sometimes for dinner, when we have group dinner. It's not every day we have group dinner. Like yesterday, we didn't have a group dinner. But today, yes, we're having a group dinner. So we're getting ready now to step out there to eat, bond, fellowship, and just share moments together on our final evening in Mexico. How has the experience been so far for us? It's not been bad. I think the main thing for me was 10 hours flying was a lot. This is the dress. It's a very simple dress. We're all wearing green for dinner. Yeah. Nothing serious, nothing too fancy. It's just an ordinary dress I got from ASOS, I think. Yeah, I think it's ASOS I got it from. Yeah, as I was saying, 10 hours flight was a lot, and because it's a different time zone, that's really affected me. I'm very bad with jet lag. Jet lag used to finish my life. It would take me days for my brain, my body to recalibrate. And just when I'm settling into the new time zone, it's time to go home. So I suffer twice. I will suffer in the new time zone that I am. When I get back home, I'll suffer again. See why I like Nigeria? There's no time difference. No time zone, jet lag, all that. Blah. Anyways, I hope you all are good. Summer is here. Are people having fun? Anyway, I'm going to show you a little bit of some of the activities that the girls and I have been up to. Are you ready or want to stay a little bit more? Wow, this light is gorgeous. Gorgeous. So jet lag did something to me. I'm recovering now, but we did have fun. What we did was that the first day we came, we didn't do anything. Usually the next day when we travel, we'll take the day to just relax. So we had a pool day, we went to the pool party, so we just relaxed, chilled by the pool, and just try to rest. Then the next day we went for a tequila testing, tacos and tequila testing tour, they called it. It was nice. It was really nice. So we went to one part of Cancun. You saw the video where we were trying the tequila. We did that, and then another activity we did was the boat one. We did the boat one. Boat one was fun. We had a boat party, like a cruise. Didn't go too far, but it was all right. And then yesterday we had spa. That was one of my favorites. Spa, self-care, pampering, 60 minutes pampering, face, body, full body, head, feet. I mean, my feet were ticklish when they were massaging my feet. I kept doing like this. The woman was like, "Are you all right? Are you all right?" My body is ticklish. It is ticklish. Oh my God. So yeah, and today some of the ladies went shopping. Me, I didn't go. Some went shopping, some went to the beach, and some of us just chillaxed in the room, just try to rest, one full day to rest. Because I'm thinking again of the travel, 10 hours to go back, it's no joke. Should we go to the lobby so that we'll start taking pictures? Yeah. Eh? You guys wave. Wave. Okay. Now you they give hand so adult education. Oh my God.
Are we having fun?
How's the experience so far?
Fantastic. I don't want to go home, but I have to go home.
Beautiful. You don't want to go home. You want to become a Mexican citizen?
No, not really.
No, we're happy with our being British.
Being visitors.
We're happy being British.
Yes.
People you don't want to build the wall.
You don't want to join the building.
You don't want to build the wall for Donald Trump. Yeah, so
Grandmother too young for like great grandmother.
now your brother and mother they hear that thing. Very funny. And the best place to take pictures with that. All right. So guys, this was our final day in Cancun. We are all packed. We are all enjoyed out. Everybody's tired. And we've had a sun filled with vitamin D and finished all our activities, and it's now time for us to go home. And because our flight was at night, the ladies that came from the US and Canada left earlier on in the morning, but those of us from the UK, our flight was in the evening, so we had to leave for the airport later on in the evening. So we decided to have one quick look around Playa del Carmel. Playa del Carmel is where we stayed. It's a part of Cancun where we stayed. So we decided to go out to do window shopping, buy some souvenirs and little shopping gifts for people at home. And we just took a walk. I mean, the sun was gorgeous. Not even gonna lie. The weather is very nice. The only thing I didn't like, kind of reminded me of Dubai, because it's not as hot as Dubai, not quite. However, it was humid because there was water all around. There was a sea just by the hotel. I think the hotel is at the end of the sea. So it's quite humid, but it was airy in some parts, and of course there was air conditioning in every part of the hotel. So we're just trying to take in the sun as much as we can, because we're sure, especially with people like CC who keep telling us how it is raining in the UK. Jealousy people. Um, so we decided to just take in last minute sun before we leave. So we went to Fifth Avenue. A lot of people were telling us to go to the Fifth Avenue or Fifth Street. It's called Fifth Street. I think is in New York. You have Fifth Avenue. I'm mixing them up. It's the Fifth Street. So we went there. A lot of the things that we saw is kind of like a replica of what you guys have in the US. Even the shopping mall, for those who went to the shopping mall, said that they have a lot of, outlets. Perhaps for people who couldn't go to the US, if you have money and you don't have no visa to go to the US, you can go to Mexico. So they have outlets where you have some of the designer brands as well. I know some of the ladies went there. I didn't go when they went traveling into another part of Cancun town. So we just went around, looked around, bought some few things, and then, as we're going, I started to reflect on the similarities between Nigeria and Cancun. And everywhere I go, when I see how countries all over the world make money from tourism, it just breaks my heart that we can't do the same. I mean, we are a group of 24 women, and trust me, the hotel where we stayed, it was like a revolving door. As people were coming, people were going. This is us now trying to buy hats, and we did bought two. We bought, t-shirts. We bought a lot of tequila. I mean, people bought tequila, which is like the highest selling point for Mexican. Staying in the hotel, the taxis, the airports, the shops. I mean, a lot of job creation because of tourism. There is huge revenue that a country and businesses can make from tourism. So I kept asking myself, why is it that countries like Mexico, even though it's not safe, it's not, I mean, if you're comparing countries in the world in terms of safety, Mexico is going to rank probably one of the highest in terms of security. So they say Nigeria is not safe, Nigeria is not safe. So why is it that a country like Mexico that is termed or deemed not to be safe is making so much money from tourism, and we in Nigeria cannot make money except when they want to do Dirty December, that the whole world now remembers that it's a country where you can have fun because it's cold in the West? How come we cannot make money, or people don't go to Nigeria and it's not recommended? And a lot of countries in Africa, as I remember my Kenya auntie is always saying how they are putting travel ban on because she has a hotel in Mombasa, and every time they have this travel restriction from who, and this travel restriction are usually put by Western country like the UK, US, and other countries in Europe. But this is us walking freely as if we own the land. I mean, there's a huge presence of police. I noticed from the airport that there's huge security presence in terms of police, vans and patrols and things like that. But all through, it was peaceful where we went to. Is it to say that Mexico is safe? No, it's not. We went around, did our bits and pieces, enjoyed ourselves, entered taxis, went places, went to Maroma Beach, we went to another beach, I can't remember the name now. We did activities. So it's food for thought. I think we should start promoting Nigeria. We must start selling Nigeria to the outside world, because if people can go to Cancun and give them money, I don't see any reason why businesses and states in Nigeria cannot make money from tourism. Yeah, that's just my 2 cents about tourism. So this is us now leaving for the airport. We're all packed and ready to go home. At this point, everybody is knackered. We're all tired. It's been boom, 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 no activities non-stop. Gone are the days when we used to go on holidays and we spend all our day in our hotel rooms. These days, we know they stay one place again. No, it's from one activity to the other. Some people even did snorkeling. So yeah, we're all tired now. We've had enough entertainment, fun, and we're all ready to go home. So this is us going to the airport. It was about 45 minutes drive to the airport, and what we had done was to include everything in our booking. So the hotel was included, meals, drinks, and also the shuttle to and fro from the airport. So it's quite possible for you to be on this holiday and you will not spend a dime, except for the activities that we did, because we don't usually include activities because we need to decide what we want to do, and because we are such a big group, we book it when we get there. But in terms of food, drinks, and things like that, that was all inclusive and paid for. Cancun, I can say, was good. The roads are good. Perhaps that's what we need to improve in Nigeria if we want to sell Nigeria to the world. The roads were good. There was no potholes per se. Some of the road near in Playa de Camel were interlocked. It wasn't smooth road. I guess they did that because of it was too near the ocean, so that there can be in case they have flooding and things like that. That's more secure than just having quota. So that was it for us. I hope you enjoyed it. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe. See you later.